What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and today I'm giving you a full detailed tour and honest review of the Universal Kids Resort Hotel. This is attached to the Universal Kids Resort theme park. Make sure to go check out my full coverage of Universal Kids Resort so you know if it's exactly right for your family. But I'm going to show you all the details in this hotel and help you decide if you should stay here if you do decide to visit the resort. So now let's get into it. Let's check out Universal Kids Resort Hotel and let's go get into some hijinks. Universal Kids Resort Hotel is first of its kind. Not only is the hotel building right inside of the theme park, but the actual building itself is the front of Universal Kids Resort. And you'll actually enter the park going right underneath the building through security. But the hotel does have a separate entrance here. The hotel is self-park only, and it's $20 per night per car to park here. This hotel has 300 rooms. Standard rooms sleep up to 5 people, while family suites sleep up to 6. Before you even walk in, to the left, they do have luggage carts that you can use to take your luggage to the room. And then you enter the most colorful hotel lobby I've ever seen in all my years of covering hotels. The lobby is round and it has all of this really cool seating. And on the wall you have this incredible mural of some of the friends that you'll find here at Universal Kids Resort. It has this really beautiful ceiling with all of these lights, and then the floor is a giant circle rainbow. Here is where you will find guest services where you can check in. You can also leave your luggage here if your room is not ready, or if you're checking out and you're heading to the park. And you're also able to buy park tickets here. Surprisingly, there is no Universal Studios store here to be able to buy merchandise. You only have the mini shop when you first walk in. They only have a few essentials here, like extra stuff for the pool, umbrellas, sunglasses, but they do have a small pharmaceutical section here in case you need anything like that. And then the rest are just drinks and snackies like beef jerky chewy bars and mini Doritos and Cheetos, and then a wall of candy. So there's not even really that many snacks either, and no shelf life food like mac and cheese or something. In a few minutes, you'll understand why I am telling you that. But what's great, since there's no store inside the hotel, if you buy something here in the actual theme park, they will bring it to the hotel for you to pick up. When you do stay at Kids Resort, you get early park entry, which means you can enter the parks 1 hour prior to opening to the public. And then that's it for the lobby. It's pretty small, but then you get to walk through this incredible rainbow lit up hallway, which you have to take pictures here. It's the greatest picture, and it's just so fun to walk through here. But actually, in the center of the rainbow hallway is where you will find the lobby restroom, which does include a water fountain and a single-use family restroom. And then at the end of the rainbow hallway, you have this big circle hub. So straight ahead in this big circle hub, you have the Curiosity Cafe. This is the hotel's food and drink area. First, on the left, you have the lobby bar, which is open from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is currently the only bar here at this resort, but they are going to be adding a bar cart outside by the pool. But if you do visit before they do add that bar cart, the bartenders here will come outside to take drink orders from people by the pool. I tried their margarita. It was really good. They really put enough alcohol, but also really great flavors. And then you have the main cafe area. Breakfast is served from 6:30 to 11. Here is the menu for breakfast. They have a lot of different options. I tried a few, but this is also a Starbucks coffee, like actual real Starbucks. I got the classic breakfast, and for a quick service place, they were able to make them to order. So I got over easy eggs. And then my friend got the kids waffles, and they're so cute because they have Kids Resort on them. They also had a grab and go section at the bar where you can grab some sandwiches quickly, but they took it away before 10 a.m. Lunch and dinner is then served from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And here is the menu for lunch and dinner. It is the same, but they do have a lot of options like pizza, salad, short rib, pasta. You'll order your food and drinks at the counter, and then they're going to give you a table number. You'll find a table and they will deliver everything to your table. But if you're just getting coffee, you can just wait at the counter. Like I mentioned in my Kids Resort video, they do have a resort refillable mug, which actually works here in the hotel and inside of the theme park. That is completely unheard of in Orlando. You have to buy one for the theme park and one for the hotel. It's $21.99 for the first day and then $12.99 for each additional day. And then you have the grab and go section, and this is where the big problem came for me last night. Because we're here when this is so new, a team member told us the wrong time that this was closing. We thought it was 10, but it was 9. And this is all of the grab and go stuff they have. Overnight oats, which unfortunately I can't eat, fruit and Uncrustables, and then these quick little snack things and carrots and cheese. And I want to point this out, and that's why I said there was no shelf life food in the other store. So I ended up having to DoorDash last night. I really hope in the future they add some more grab and go items like sandwiches and salads. I then found out the the following night that you can't even access the grab and go section or the Coke freestyle machine after 10 p.m. But what's really nice about eating in here is you can get a table by the window and look inside of Universal Kids Resort theme park. They also do have additional restrooms here, including a family one as well. Now walking back into the big center circle, which I just love how pretty and vibrant it is. And then look, you can see the rainbow going back the other way. But now we're gonna head to the right. This way is to park entry, but before you exit, you do have a ATM here, and you do have the resort arcade. Now this is a very small arcade. I understand that this has only 300 rooms. It's called Kids Resort. Why is it this small? They're all nice, shiny new games, but I really was just very surprised at how small this was. And you do have to buy a game card in order to play. But then out this door, you are right at the entrance to Kids Resort theme park. The best part about staying here is being so close to your room the entire time. If you do exit the park though, you do have to go back through security each time, but it's very quick. But you do get your own dedicated entrance for security. And my dudes, we're here with my friends from We Do Travel Right, your boots on the ground travel agents, learning everything about this new park to make sure you have the most amazing trip at no cost to you. Make sure to go hit the link in my description to get your free quote on your next trip. Now walking back into the big center circle, which I just love how pretty and vibrant it is. And then look, you can see the rainbow going back the other way. But we're gonna walk through here first because this is the entrance to the pool. You do need your room key in order to enter. And here is the pool, open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, I think it's a nice sized pool considering this is a 300 guest hotel, but some of the people I'm with think it's a little small. It does have 0 entry and they do have lifeguards. But what's nice is that because this is a kids resort, the deepest part of the pool is only 4 feet. And actually here is that bar cart they were talking about. It seems like they aren't gonna always have it if it's not too busy, which is why they'll just have the bartender inside come out to take drink orders. They do have life vests for kids as well as pool towels. If you're here and you have to use the restroom, you do actually have to exit the gate, but instead of going through the doors we came out of, there's a single door to go to the restrooms that we saw walking through the rainbow tunnel. They also have ping pong, giant Connect 4, and hula hoops. I did ask guest services if they're doing poolside activities and they did say no. And there is no hot tub. It's time to take the elevator to the 5th floor to see the room. But actually, before we go to the room, we are here on floor 2. And first off, I just want to show you each floor will have a different park icon on the wall, and I will show you all of them. But here on floor 2 is the fitness center, just to the right of the elevator. And here is the fitness room. You do need your room key. And here it is, not much, 2 treadmills, a step climber, a bike, and some weights, and a weight machine, and more weights on this side here. But it is here for you, and it is 24 hours. But here is floor number 3's icon, Gabby. Floor 4 is Poppy from Trolls. And then my floor, floor 5, is my man, Shrek. I really love the look of the hallway. The carpets are really colorful, but then as you go down, the walls just keep changing different colors, very similar to the rainbow hallway. But if you head to the left or right, like you have a pink hallway this way, or an orange hallway this way, which also is where you will find the ice on every floor in this spot. But here specifically on floor 5 is the laundry room for this whole hotel. You do need your room key. Here it is. It's like giant. Maybe they're gonna add more machines, but it's just such a huge room for 3 washers and 3 dryers. So this is nice. They just have detergent and a deep clean, and you can get dryer sheets from the front desk. I wonder if this will change and they're going to add a vending machine to be able to purchase your own, but at least they are offering that for now, and hopefully it stays that way. But you do get a really nice view of the pool here if you don't have a pool view room. But we're gonna head down the front hallway to head to my room, which is not very far. Room 538, which is a standard room. Standard rooms are again 5 people. The family suites are 6. And now I'm gonna throw it back to Demi from yesterday to show you the room. Let's head inside. Let's first take a big overview of this room before we get into all of the details that it has to offer. And what's so great is that these rooms actually sleep up to 5 people. And there's so many families that have 3 children, and it's really hard to find those 5th sleeper rooms. So shout out to Universal Kids for thinking of of that third child. Now let's get into it. So when you first walk in, you have this big entryway. There's enough space where you can leave strollers and other pieces of luggage. We have a still resting so we can play later sign. And there is an adjoining room door, which is great if you have a big family and you want to be next to each other. I will let you know if I end up hearing my neighbors, because as someone who doesn't need an adjoining room door, I'm always thinking that they can hear more than if there was an actual wall here. And then on the opposite side, we have two big hooks, like they're the size of my palm. Next, we have the bathroom. There is a full-length mirror on the door, and it's not the biggest bathroom, but it is not the smallest either. We have a light-up mirror. We do have all of this counter space. We have tissues, Dove soap, and lotion. And then we do have some shelf storage underneath with the towels and a mid-size Conair hairdryer. On the opposite side, we have a shower tub combo, which is great because we need the tubs for the kids. Very small shelf in here, but they do have body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. Here is the shower pressure. I would give this an 8 out of 10 of pressure. It's definitely better than the shower I was in this morning at the hotel prior to coming here. It's not the most powerful, but it's still pretty powerful for a hotel. Moving on, we have the little living room area. We have this nice big mirror. And I think this is coming off smaller in the video, but this is actually a pretty decent sized couch. And it has a table here with 2 ottomans. Next to that, we have our TV and dresser area. On top, we have our ice bucket, our phone, and a notepad with colored pencils. On the right side, we have our mini fridge, decent size, door storage, but no freezer section. And then the other doors are 3 cubbies, and then 1 cubby has the safe. But these are really deep, so you can fit a lot in here. Then in the corner, we have the closet. I think this is a really nice sized closet. We have some extra bedding on the top. We have a luggage rack. There's shoe storage. There's more cubby storage. And they also have laundry here. And here are the prices for laundry and dry cleaning. Turning around, we have the bedroom area. First up, we have this really cool light on the wall. It geometric shapes and gives different colors. And then we have the bunk beds, but this is not like a regular bunk bed. The bottom bunk is a full-size bed, so you can sleep 2 people in here. And then the top bunk is a twin. But I've seen some hotels with bunk beds, and I have never seen a hotel with a top bunk with a mattress this thick, a regular normal mattress for someone on the top bunk. So I really like that. And then we have our queen bed area. On both sides, we have these lights. Just flip the switch and both sides go off. We have a side table with some cubby storage and 1 small drawer. Same on the opposite side, but on the opposite side is where you have your alarm clock, or your clock if you don't want to make an alarm. This is a queen bed, and it does have storage underneath to put your luggage. Same thing with putting luggage underneath the dresser. And then we have our big window. Here is our view. It is the parking lot. It's not a great view. We do get to see the little kids resort sign, but if you want to pay more for a theme park view, that's on you. And here's what the blackout curtains look like, and I think it does a really good job keeping out light if your kids want to take a nap. And now it's my favorite part of my room tours, the outlet Sitch. We're gonna go around the room and count up all of the outlets because outlets are important. They charge our devices and we have so many, and this room can sleep up to 5 people, so there needs to be enough chargers for 5 people. Let's start it. 2 outlets, 1 USB-A, 1 USB-C on the right side of the bed, and the same on the left side, and same on the side of the dresser. 2 regular outlets next to the bunk bed, and 2 in the bathroom. So there was a total of 10 regular outlets, 3 USB-A, 3 USB-C, for a total of 16 charging stations. Now, normally when I'm doing this, I'm accounting for that there could be 4 adults in this room. And while like maybe it could happen, this is gonna be 2 adults probably with children, or maybe 3 adults with children. And I think that I have to like scale the scale a little bit because it's most likely going to be more children than adults. I would have to say that with 16 charging ports, that Universal Kids Resort is definitely getting the Hijinx outlet seal of approval. And finally, ooh, very nice mattress, firm. Okay, firm pillows too. But that's not all. We're gonna try all the beds. Bottom bunk, this is where I'm gonna be sleeping. Very nice and firm pillows, but also a little bouncy. Okay, I can't even remember the last time I was in a bunk bed. Ooh, this one's a little more bouncier and like softer, but it's nice. It's a nice full cushion mattress. Okay, I will sleep here. Well, I will sleep on the bottom bunk tonight, and I will let you know in the morning how I slept and if I heard any noises. Well, my dudes, that was Universal Kids Resort Hotel. So here are my final thoughts on my stay here. I think the hotel looks incredible. I think it's super colorful and whimsical, and it's just like very fun. It's just a fun place to be inside. I just am surprised that they have all of this space and they did decide to make it this small. They couldn't add another room for, you know, a universal store. I think that that was a really strange miss. I don't understand why there's no hot tub, why there's no dedicated pool bar for parents, because it's kids resort, but who's bringing the kids? The parents. I don't understand the fact that there's no food after 9, like at all. So they really need to step up that. They need to put shelf life items in the front little store that they have. Like Holiday Inns have shelf life items, right? So that was my biggest complaint of the trip. But also while I slept, the bed is very firm. It's not like uncomfortable, but it's very firm. So if you're not used to a firm bed, you may have a hard time sleeping. The pillows also were very firm. It wasn't bad, it was just different if you're not used to a really firm pillow. The biggest problem with sleeping though was that is not a blanket. That was a sheet. I was freezing. Luckily, my friends ordered a blanket up from guest services, from housekeeping, so they had an extra blanket over them, so it was a little bit better. I highly recommend asking to bring that up because you're gonna be cold. And also, I found out that once it's the morning, the room resets its temperature to 77 degrees. I walked back in there and I just couldn't believe the difference from when I left this morning to coming back in the afternoon. That's horrible in this Texas heat. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully, if you do decide to come to this resort, you will have all the information you need to make it the best time possible. I still had a really great stay. I think the room is really cute and it's just a really fun whimsical place, but you cannot beat having access to your room if you are coming to the park. So let me know in the comments, would you stay at Universal Kids Resort? What did you think of it? What do you think of the resort in general, like all of it? I want to hear your comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron and get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like these hotel tours to this channel. Shout out one more time to my friends over at We Do Travel Right that can book your entire Universal Kids Resort stay at no cost to you and get expert advice from all of these incredible agents who are covering this theme park and hotel. So make sure to hit that link in the description box below and get your free quote today. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.